Welcome to episode 37 of YOUx2, where we're on an adventure getting to know the two of us that are living this human experience. This character that we're playing here and the actor behind this character, a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that's made of unconditional love. Hey everybody, it's your brother Zen, and I'm a wake-up artist. My passion is to help us remember who we really are and of this great connection, this amazing connection we have with the creator of all things and the higher realms. In this episode, we're going to start looking and stepping through a 4-part meditation, which I call the I Am Love meditations. They have absolutely changed my life from one of anxiety and fear into one of peace and love. So I'm excited to step through this together. Now, the 4 parts of the meditation is I am unconditionally loved. I am unconditional love. I unconditionally love the world, and the world is unconditional love. In this episode, we're going to start with part number 1, which is I am unconditionally loved. Now, we aren't talking about the external, conditional love of the outer world, which has all its long list of extreme conditional love laws, the endless list of things that pretty much guarantee that we're going to lose that conditional love several times a day, if not an hour. We're going to be talking about the unconditional love of the creator of all things, of the higher realms. And it is a pivotal time of our lives when we ask ourselves if the love from the creator, God, source, whatever you call or believe your higher power to be, if their love for us is conditional or unconditional. And I hope I don't lose any of you as I breach this subject, because please know it's not my intention to offend anyone's personal beliefs or even ask that you change any of them. I just ask that you just have patience with me as I talk about my own personal experience and why I believe an unconditional love from the Creator. And if it resonates with you, so be it. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then so be it as well. No pressure. I just hope that you'll still hang around with me and enjoy the beautiful messages of love from above. And traditionally, it seems that most organized religions or spiritual beliefs have man-made rules or conditions that have to be met in order to stay in right standing with the Creator and with their source, whether it's some sort of sacrifice that has to be made, some sort of pilgrimage that has to be accomplished, or some sort of payment that has to be made. And with my religious upbringing, it never quite meshed with me, with these idea of that the Creator would have to come down in the form of a man and, take on the punishment for us to be able to be free to have this relationship with the Father, with the Creator, because it doesn't feel like a loving Father, to me when I was looking at it. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that if a sacrifice or some sort of thing has to be done, that the Creator does love us so much, loves us that much, that they wouldn't even, pause and wait a second to, make that sacrifice and do that for us. But I was thinking, contemplating, these beliefs and these thoughts and these concerns within me. And I was like, well, if you're, el numero uno, you're the one in charge of everything. You're the creator of the universe. You're creator of all of us and everything. Knowing all of that, would they create such a rule that would require such a grand sacrifice? And I've heard some say, that the Creator, source is holy, and when we humans, we messed it up, we made a mistake, and we're the ones that got us in this predicament, and then they have to bail us out with all of that. And I was like, yeah, but it still didn't mesh with me, you know? All this inquisitive, my Aquarian brain going, questioning things, right? And I was like, well, you know, if you are all knowing and you are all powerful, wouldn't you know all this beforehand? And wouldn't you be able to just wipe it all clean just without doing all of those types of things? Because, you know, anything is possible with them. There's nothing that is impossible. And so I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth over this for quite some time, you know, because I was in, organized religion for, a decade or two. And I came to the conclusion with everything that, well, one choice, unconditional love, sets me free. And the other choice, conditional love, keeps me in this loop of fear, of always worrying and fearing that I was going to do something to mess up this relationship, this love, and be punished somehow. So, of course, I chose number one, which is freedom. And now I use this unconditional love as like a litmus test for everything in my life. And I know that if it's of unconditional love, then I'm like, okay, that's a view because it's unconditional. Got it. But if there's any kind of fear or conditions around it, then I'm like, okay, this is man-made because humans, when a little child inside of us feels unsafe or out of control, it freaks out, goes into fight or flight mode, and does whatever it feels it needs to feel safe and in control again, which sometimes rolls over into rules that everyone has created to try to control other people so they feel safe, that everything stays a certain way. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is 2 Timothy 1:6-7, which says, "For God hasn't given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." And now we talk about the process of the meditation, now that I've given you all that background. And when you're going through each of the 4 parts, each one I'll talk about in each of the next, this episode and the next 3, about how you can switch up the tone that you put on each of the words within the phrase to bring some emphasis and some understanding and just some oomph to each of the words. So for the first, it is, I am unconditionally loved. Me, specifically, not seeing myself in with a big crowd that gets thrown stuff, but specifically called up to stage and handed this love on purpose. And then we move on to, I am unconditionally loved. Not will be or were when certain things are met, but right now, right here as I am. Nothing I'm needing to do to gain it, and nothing I can do to lose it. And then we look at, I am unconditionally loved. Not one condition, because that's all it takes to make something conditional, is one condition. Not a single dang thing can take this amazing love away from me, even saying the word dang. And then we move on to number 4, which is the I am unconditionally loved. That's right, adored, wanted, beloved, cherished, precious by the mother and the father of all things, the creator, and all those endless beings of unconditional love and light on the other side. Wow, right? And as I repeat that phrase over and over again, I imagine just this huge sea of unconditional love above me. And as I repeat the words, I just see this giant waterfall that just falls down and it goes through my head and it just floods throughout my body, and I absorb it into every cell and I bring it into my heart and into my soul. And it just feels this like your body and all your cells are being regenerated and being just re-energized. And I even see my body just in my mind's eye just transform into this beautiful, bright, white, pure light. And I am changed. I love it. In the next episode, we'll move into part number 2, which is I am unconditional love. And it is so amazing and life-changing. I am looking so forward to sharing that with you. But in the meantime, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these YOUx2 videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then clicking that subscribe button gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an option for like all. And if you click on that, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel, and also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know I've been going on every day on YouTube to provide free readings. Right now I go on Sunday through Friday in the evenings at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Saturdays, I bump it up to 8 p.m. Mountain Time because I also go on Instagram at 5 p.m. on Saturdays to provide live readings. And then on Friday and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain and 10 a.m. on Sundays Mountain Time. So if you haven't stopped by to say hello and check it out, I'd love to see you there. Doing all those things as well helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like one of my videos, share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, happy, excited. It does want to share the videos of my channel automatically with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am so very grateful. Also, all the readings I put out are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all you beautiful souls, just as you go throughout this next week, please remember and please know in your heart of hearts that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'm going to be talking to you very soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.